How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy with Elmo. And today we're getting it played with a little bit of a Disney. This is going to be a mouthful. Disney Edition, Chronicles of Light, Darkness Falls. I don't know why they did that. Like, the Disney Edition is the confusing part because this game doesn't exist anywhere other than here. Now, of course, they may have been trying to make future expansions, and I'm guessing this one didn't do so well, so probably never going to happen. Either way, we're going to go get it played. I want to play some family-friendly kids games because we are doing Extra Life charity, as you can see from the shirt, this week for tabletop appreciation. So, playing tabletop games because we're a channel about tabletop games. As usual, you can make any donation. Even $1 helps the kids at Children's Miracle Network. But if you want to get a little bit of an incentive, we do have some incentives out there. One is calling for charity, where we're calling through our games, prototypes, promos, just different things we have. Most are not bad games, but I have way too many games and we need to get them out of the house. Especially since now we have a 2-year-old, space is becoming more of a premium. You never realize how small your house is until your family gets bigger. The second thing we're doing, because it is Tabletop Appreciation Weekend all month long, we do have some donation incentives where you can enter to win some games. Right now that's looking like it'll be about 5 different games from our collection that you will be able to pick from. And we'll send them on their way. All you got to do, make a donation, get some entries, and we will pull that name at the, I say the end of the month. In, what month? We're in April. May. In May. May we will pull them. We'll pull them. With that said, we'll go ahead and flip over and see how to play Chronicles of Light, Darkness Falls, blah, 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 blah. Lots of words. Lots of words. All right, so here we are. We are set up for Chronicles of Light, Darkness Falls. My OCD of keeping this straight is going to drive me insane. 2 reasons. 1, it's a bunch of modular tiles. 2, everything's warped beyond belief. Tried to straighten out, stuck something heavy, did all the things they recommend, still warped. So, caveat for anybody who wants to go pick this game up, it will probably be warped beyond belief. I tried to flatten everything out as much as I could be. But in this game, we are playing as different heroines who have come to this world of light, and bad things are happening, right? We're also not completely set up correctly. We will get to that in a minute. So what we need to do is, 1, defeat these baddies. So I guess let's go ahead and do that since we're not completely set up yet. We need to defeat baddies that show up at each of the different locations. I don't know what's supposed to be on what tile, so we're just going to go with this. Quest. Nope, baddie needs to go there. The second thing we need to do is, as I've just mentioned, is quests. There are quests around the board. We will need to complete said quests to be able to unlock our powers and then defeat the vortex. Where is this vortex, you might ask? Well, I don't know yet. We haven't drawn a card. So this is driven by a deck. So like any other similar game in these styles. Are there any male characters? No. It is 4 female characters. It is Violet, Moana, Maid Marian, and who's the 4th one? Belle. Belle is the 4th one. It's just the way they did it, where they marketed it. People were asking, like, are there going to be expansions? Even I remember the designer, I believe she said, yes, she had plans for other characters. But these are the ones they made her use. Disney was like, let's go with these ones. So, unfortunately, like I said, Ravensburger and Disney, they probably are not going to be doing any more of this, so this is what it is. So, on our turn, we're going to play one of our action tokens. So, there is no first player, second player, third player. There is a leader. That leader makes all the decisions for everybody. So, that right there might turn you off on the game, then stop listening right there. That leader will say, okay, we need to do this. Let's all go do this. Let's go work and go and do this, and so forth. Lost audience? Yeah, probably. Because they didn't have enough like characters, right, built out in the box when you limit it to like 4. Like even still, they could have done like 6 and still made it a 4-player game. I digress. One other thing is each character comes with their own tiles, so the more characters you have, the bigger this map is going to get. But on our turn, the leader will determine, which I'm the leader, which tiles we're going to play. So basically, as a team, we have a total of 6 actions. So if you're playing at 3-player, right? Maybe everybody can get 2 actions. Maybe one person gets no actions. If you're playing at 4-player, then of course, somebody's not getting an equal number of actions. Again, does that matter? No, not really. Because again, the actual play of the game is really the leader's turn. And they just get to use all of the characters on the board and all of the abilities of every single character. Now, that kind of is a good thing and a bad thing, right? If you're kind of like right here, you're both together, you can kind of read what everybody else's thing does. So you kind of know what you're doing. Otherwise, you got a player aid here that will tell you what all their things do to help. The darkness token is, I don't know. Did I put the darkness token up? I have lost the darkness token. You cannot play the game without that darkness token. What did Will do with the darkness token, guys? Oh, I put it in with Maid Marian. Come here, darkness token. There it is. There's the darkness token. All right. Once we've unlocked our ability, we don't have to have defeated all the baddies yet. Then we can defeat, if you've unlocked it, then you can defeat the darkness token. Now, in order to defeat the number 4 side, everybody, a co-op that's embracing the alpha player, everybody needs to roll their dice and everybody needs to roll a 4. When it comes to like the 6, it can be any combination of the dice to accomplish that 6. Same thing with the shadows that are on the board. For example, oh geez, I just lost his name completely. I have whatever, but he's a 6. So one person probably wouldn't be able to do that unless they get basically 2 crits, right? Because you have 1s of damage, 2, a miss. So you have 1 miss, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, and 2 damage are your dice. I don't know if there's dice mitigation. I haven't gotten that far. Real darkness is when Marian is made woman in a mafia. Maid Marian is oh, you're calling Robin Hood and his merry men a band of mafia men? But yeah, so you would probably need 2 people to be able to defeat Syndicate. Syndicate? Yeah, that's his name. No, yes, I don't know. Incredibles is one of my favorite movies. I just can't think of his name right now. I keep thinking Sinestro, but I'm like, that's definitely not right. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, that's the game. We're going to move. We're going to attack things. We're going to try to complete our quests. And see if we can defeat the darkness here. So, first thing we need to do is figure out where the darkness is going to start. Syndrome. There we go. I was half and half. Half and half. So, the darkness cards that show up are all based on the characters. So each character has their own cards that get shuffled into this deck. In a 2-player mode, there's an extra card. On easy mode, there's another extra card. Basically, you don't take 1 card out. So on a 6, move the vortex to the museum. So he is going to visit in the museum. And then add 1 shadow token to both small spaces on the museum. So he is spreading. Oh, we are starting on 6. We are starting on 6. He is spreading that. One thing about the components, this bag is not the bag that came with it. It came with like a cheap small vinyl bag for these big tokens. And I'm thinking if you're playing with 4-player, going to need a big bag. So luckily I have some leftover big bags. As a board gamer, you probably have tons of those little bags. So there are lots of bad guys out there. We need to defeat them. When you defeat them, they get flipped over. So it's a light token instead. If we ever need to draw one, there aren't any, then we take the light tokens and put them back. Yeah. So that was our first darkness card. I guess we will just stick these. We lose the game when we run out of cards, so I'm just going to toss that over there. So that's our timer. So we have 8 rounds because I have the extra card in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sorry, we have 6 rounds because I left my extra card in here. Normally you'd have 5 rounds, so I'm not sure how easy that is to do in 6 total actions. So I think we need to go as a group. Attacking is not an action. So let's find out what our quests are, and then we'll go there. Should we say Violet? Should we read our flavor text just to hopefully give it some theme? Violet's essence. Violet is a confident and capable teenage hero who is fiercely protective of her family and friends. With her natural-born powers and experience battling evil supers, she is a powerful asset against the darkness. For Moana, Moana is a courageous and independent hero who is fueled by her determination to follow her heart and explore the unknown. As a natural leader, Moana inspires those around her to keep going, even in the face of danger. Is that a comma? Yeah, it's a comma. Okay. All right. Could have been a version with Speedster Boy from Incredibles and Maui from Moana. Maui I couldn't see as much. I mean, he wasn't supposed to be the primary one of the movie, but you're right. They could have done the Speedster. I think to not do that, that's why they just went with all female characters, because it just, that way you got all female characters. I think like Violet, okay, cool. You got your Pixar IP. Moana, right? You got one of the newer Disney heroes. Belle, I mean, she's a more known character, but I really feel like Maid Marian is the long shot, right? They could have put anybody else in there. They could have put Ariel. They could have put, Princess Tiana from the Princess Frog. And she's not, I mean, she's probably about as distant as Maid Marian. Cinderella, Snow White, right? I mean, any of the other ones, right? If they wanted to keep it all ladies, which is fine. So for these are the beginning quests. So again, I'm playing everything they recommend for first gameplay. So these are the 2 quests they recommend. Setup, we did that already. Any hero can flip a key token. If it is a real key, pick it up. If it is a fake key, remove it from the top. Once all fake keys are removed, Violet must return the real key to Crystal Castle. So that seems pretty easy. Now, we cannot pick up our quest items as long as there's baddies in those spots. Moana, on the other hand, out of Sunkel artifact chest, which are the orange ones, any hero may die and retrieve the lost artifact by flipping the token. 3 chests are full and 1 is empty. Once 3 full chests are retrieved, Moana must deliver them to the Shimmering Shores. So she has to bring them all the way over here, which is kind of good because we already have one at the Shimmering Shores. That makes that slightly easier. Yeah, the only requirement for her things was they needed to be at locations with anchors, whereas hers needed to be at a quest location. So, all right. That's where we are. So we need a plan. I guess we could just start heading towards that there thing. It's a 5, so I'm thinking both of us need to go there. So we only need to move 1. So let's do move 1 for Violet. We would do move 1 for Moana. All right. We're going to have both of them attack. So we're going to roll all of our dice. And that is the worst possible. You guys can't even see that. That is the worst. I don't even know if I do them out like this, if you guys can see them. Now, we can re-roll once. You can't even see that. These are all the black marks. These are all bad. So we get to re-roll our dice once. And that is no better. So we do each have to take 1 damage. Yeah, that black is horrible to see. That was a bad decision of a color. So we both take 1 damage. Whoop, whoop. We only have 3 hit points. If you hit 0, then our team hit points go down. So basically, if we die 3 times, we lose. Are they minis? No, they're minis. They're actually nice looking minis. They're kind of translucent, transparent, because we're not actually here. We are crystal light forms in this realm of light. There was a whole flavor text thing I forgot to read. Zoop. It's a little bit too late to read it now. All right, so we still didn't defeat him. But attacking isn't an action, so now I'm kind of confused. Oh, we can attack again. I guess the attacking action is basically, do we want to keep taking damage? So that's 3. So we're good there. 4, 5, 6, 7, and she has to take a damage. But that is enough to... I'm just going to leave the dice in there. I don't know why I kept taking them out. That is enough to defeat him. So we are good to go. Now. Oh, I should have probably played this before we started attacking. Sorry. Let's do that. Actually, do I need to do the full programming before we start doing things? Each hero has 4 base tokens. When your quest is complete, what's bad is it told you not even to read any of this. It was like, here, you're ready to play. Like literally, after you've set up the game, it says just play. So there's not even real rules. So before we did all that, we probably should have played all of our tokens. So we should have played that before we started attacking. I should have read all my abilities. I forgot to do that. So Violet's abilities, one is we stop all damage. And then the next one is she can move up to 3 water land spaces. Any heroes at her location can travel with her. So, oh, we went over water. Hang on. Water, I think we need a water move ability. Sorry. So we needed to play Moana's thing before we ever moved. We'll get this down. This first turn is going to be kind of rusty. So we know we were going to attack, so we would have played that. So Moana may move up to 3 spaces. So hang on, we didn't even need to play these yet. Let's see what we're doing. All right, so we moved over water, and she took Violet with her. Violet's going to play that, so that way she doesn't take any damage. We went and did all of our attackiness. Any player can dive down and pick this up. It is an empty treasure, so that just gets discarded. I guess we'll keep on trucking. So we're going to travel up to 3 spaces with Violet. So 1, 2, we'll go here to this guy. There. We are going to, and we still have this, Violet and any heroes, avoid all damage. We're going to reroll. That is 3. That is not enough. All right, so we're going to take another action. I currently do not see the game. We failed, so we're going to do it again. There's 3, 6, and we're still not taking any damage because Violet's going to keep us from taking damage. All right, so we beat that one. Now we each need to move. Do need to move 1 each. So we're each going to move 1 here. We're going to beat up on that guy. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that. We can get the key. That's a fake key. So, now we're going to attack the darkness, I guess. 3, 4, 5. All right, so that one was a fail because you only get 1 reroll. Oh, we'll try it again. All right, so that's a fail. Oh, we'll try it again. 3, 4, 5. Oh, we'll try it again. Like, I'm currently not seeing the game. I do not believe I'm doing this wrong. 5. We fail. Should I just say we pass by now? Because I'm just going to keep doing this until I pass. I don't even know what move we're on. Something's got to be wrong. Because you're not limited to actions, and there is no attack action. Yeah, if you do not roll enough hits to defeat, they can start another battle right away. Let's go over to the Vortex. To weaken the Vortex, it rolls 6 or more hits a location. If successful, flip the Vortex. Yeah, so you're just taking damage. And we're currently avoiding it all. Like, with Violet being there, we're avoiding it all. I may have made a broken combo here. Violet's broken in... there we go. There's 6. Jeez. That took forever. I don't know. Unless we're just... Because Violet's here and we're playing at a lower player count, it basically trivializes doing damage. I don't know. The game lasts 5 turns. Oh, well, you're right. You're right. The whole game is only 5 turns. So... Although we would not have kept attacking because we would have been losing health if Violet hadn't have been there. So we have one last action token. We got to put it there. It doesn't matter. So we'll use Moana to move 2. So she's going to move 1 there. And then she's going to pick this up. And so she has 1 of the treasures. For 2 players. So this is actually solo, quote, and it's 2 player. So yeah, I think it's broken at that. All right, so we have now played all 6 of our tokens. We get our tokens back. Would you? And then the same thing, though, David. This one here, she heals everybody to full. And it's not a one-time use. Like, you don't exhaust your ability, so it's not a one-time use. 8-page rulebook? Yeah, basically. No, I think it's less than that. I think it's less than that. This is setup, so that doesn't count. This is the how to play, and it says you can just start playing. The actual rules is 1, 2, 3. That's it. So start a day. Take back all action tokens. Yep, we did that. Reveal a card. Pass the leader badge. I'm the leader. I'm passing the badge back to me. Okay. All right, here's our darkness card for the day. We are on 4 now because we flipped her. Add 1 shadow token to any unoccupied space nearest the vortex. So unoccupied would be here. Ooh, that's a 6. Ooh, piece of candy. All right, well, that's day 2. All right, so we need to go over the water. I need Violet to be over there first. So we would be stupid not to play that first. Then we will have Violet move 1 to get over here with Moana. Then we will go... We can either go to the school or we can go down. We'll go to the school first, so we will use the boat to take both of them to school. To school we go. All right, and we are going to keep hitting on Syndrome until we win. So we're just going to keep rolling until we have 6. That's 5. Oh, that would have been the second roll of that particular attempt. Hang on, let's do this right. So first attempt, that is 6. And we take no damage. He's done. Pick up the key. That's what we need. All right. So we have our key. We have 1 of our treasures. All right. Now where are we going? We are going to travel again. Up to 3 spaces in our car. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we didn't make it all the way to the spot I wanted to go to. So do you have to land? Do I have to end on a land space? That's a good question. Do I have to end my movement on a land space? Destroying, where's movement? Movement. Moving around. Move 1 space to another counts moving heroes. Move a hero in action, hero specific movement. Or action tokens. Quest locations are marked at Anchors are considered both land and water. It doesn't make any sense. I don't even understand the whole traveling over land and water. There's nowhere else that it mention anything about land and water. Okay, well, that's where we are. All right. So, that's only a 3, but I need... Violet doesn't take any damage. But we'll move both of them. So, we'll move Moana 1. Move Violet 2. Ba-doop. All right. And we attack. So, even after you've got all of your actions played, you can still attack. So, here we go. We get to reroll once. And that's a 3. And all those damage tokens mean absolutely nothing. And then we get to pick up the treasure chest. That is the other treasure. So... once all fakes are removed. So I do need to remove this, and I do need to remove this. And then we got to go turn it. We're actually in Shimmering Shores. Does she need to find the empty one? Yes, all 3 chests need to be retrieved. So we do need to come over here and come back. All right. So, we're going to play that over water, normal movement doesn't allow me to move over water. I'm going to say these are the only 2 things that let me move over water. So, end of our turn. Take our stuff back. Padoop. 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 Now again, this does seem, compared to the other one, does seem a lot lighter and more, you know, kid weight like it should be. Yeah, Darkness Falls. Add 1 shadow token to any unoccupied space nearest the vortex again. So, the next nearest, this is what, 1 away? So, there. Are you spawning shadows each turn? Well, if the card told me to, yes. Yes. Yeah, because last turn we added 1 here. And then this turn we added 1 there. It's so shiny! Alright, so, again. Do Violet. Then, we're going to move over the water. 1. We're going to move 1. Oh, no. Then we'd have to stop. That's fine. We had to get over the water anyways. So, there is the 3rd treasure. Oh, that's right. The first treasure we found was empty. Right? Yeah, I think you have to stop. If we do a quest thing, we have to stop. So. Now we will both spend our +1s to go a key. We will roll dice until the cows come home. That's more than enough. We take no damage because yay. We get our other key because yay. We use our car to go back here. We drop off the treasure and flip this over. A villager's ship has lost precious cargo in the dark. Chests full of important artifacts are sunken and will forever be lost unless you recover them. So, unlock our Power of the Ocean. Move Moana or any other hero to any water location. Alright, we have 1 more action. We need to get back over here, though. And we don't have our cars. So we need to play 1 token. Just to say we played all 6. There we go. Dunt, 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 dunt. Oops. Dunt, dunt, dunt. Like that. Darkness Falls. Add 1 shadow token to an unoccupied space nearest the vortex. So the next nearest, let's see here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Figured it was going to be that one. He doesn't even do anything. He just... Oh, to win the game, we do need to defeat all those as well. So technically, we do have to beat everything. So we will have to go back up there and defeat that. So I guess we're going to go that way and just take everything out as we go. That makes that one very inconvenient. That one makes that one very inconvenient. All right. So. Oh, no, I completely messed up earlier. I forgot. I can't even hit that thing until... Sorry, I can't even hit that thing until we actually had... One of us had our thing. So, we got to go back. Move the vortex to Deep Cove. Should have been here. Add one shadow token to both small spaces. So we did add one there anyways on a previous turn. So we'll just add... No, this one was already there. Yeah, we added that one on a previous turn. So we wouldn't need it to add one more. All right. Then move to the lake. And add one to each. So that would have been last turn I went, right? I added this one. Then that one. That one. We would have defeated that going through there. I know we would have, because we would have gone there and come back. Last one, same thing. Move to the shimmering... Here's the shimmering shores. All right. And that would have been this turn. So we've added one. And then I don't know if it's I add all the light ones back in or just pick one. All right, if you run out of shadow tokens, collect any light tokens on the board. Okay, so you collect them all. All right. Collect all of our light tokens. And they go back in the bag. Unlock game was the best game today. Well, that's until Cozy Stickerville. So I did make it a little bit too easy, but the attacking with Violet is, yeah, kind of broken. All right. Attacking with Violet is broken. All right. So we can hit it now, but Moana can't get 6 hits on her own. Technically, she can because she's not going to take damage, and I can just keep rolling Moana's dice until the cows come home. So we're going to do that. So, oh, hang on. Now it's our turn. We gotta add our first card. Most important. Add that first. Now Moana can just keep throwing dice. Look at that. First hit. Couldn't do that again if I tried. Right, now we get to properly flip it over. Now, we cannot defeat it until both of us complete our quest because we both have to roll a 4. So, we're going to use the car. And we're going to move 1. All right. And we're going to attack. And it's dead. Then we're going to use the boat. We're going to use move 1. And we're both going to roll the dice. And we're both going to re-roll our dice. And we're going to defeat that one. Now again, I don't know if I can move, just do normal movement. Or is this just because it allows you to somebody to travel with you? I think that's just because somebody can travel with you. I think you can always travel on water and always travel on land. I think I screwed up earlier when I was doing that. I think that was not correct. So we need to go as much as possible. So I'm going to move 2. Moana's going to move 2. 1. We'll go up here to this guy. So we can take him out along the way. He's gone. All right, and then we have to play one more, so we'll heal everybody. Oh, everybody was already at full health. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so Darkness Falls. Now we read the bottom one. Add a shadow token to an unoccupied space nearest the vortex. So that's the only thing. I did get it kind of stuck way down here, though. Probably not the best place to have that one have it get stuck. Probably. Oh, hang on. Because now we have to come all the way back. We have to come this way to come back, which is fine. We have to take that guy out anyway, so that kind of works for us. That works in our favor. All right. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to play our +2. Or why would you do +2, Will? Do your +3. Use Violet's 3. 1. Oops, hang on. 1, 2. Actually, no, we only need 2. Let's not use our card yet. Yeah, let's use both of our +2s. +2, +2. Again, I have trivialized the game because of Violet. That is 1. We need 6. Reroll. Reroll failed. All right, we're going to attack again. 1. Reroll. There we go. That's 6. Boop. All right. Now we only need 2 again, but we can't go 2. So this time, that's only, 3 water spaces. So 1, 2. That's all we need to do. We're going to drop off our keys. Boop. And flip over our quest, which means we unlock. The key to the realm has been stolen and multiple copies have been made. Okay, so I guess you should read the quest text before you flip it over. Her ability at the end of battle at any location, change all misses to hits. Oh man, that's just sad. All right, well, use the car. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. So I don't have to keep re-rolling everything. Let's play this first, then play this. All right. It doesn't even matter. I'll turn it, but does it turn into a 1 or a 2? No, it turns into 2 hits. It turns every miss into 2 hits. All right. End of day. Doop. Doop. It doesn't matter where the locked one goes. Doop. 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 Dark. Actually, this is our last day, though. So, David, I was joking about, okay, it seems like, oh, I'm doing and I'm breaking the game. But, like, I've literally gotten to the last card doing exactly what I've done. And it's going to add another baddie here. So, we're technically, I guess, playing it right. Add 1 shadow. We knew that's what it was going to say. All right, so we're going to do our combo. We're going to play that. We're going to play that. We need to move 2 each and then move in there and finish it off. So we're going to do the land one. Wow, yeah, that was all successes. Goodbye, Syndrome. And then we're going to ride by boat. We're going to go in here. It doesn't matter which one I flip over because both of them succeeded. And we both need to roll 4. Sorry, now this is a thing. Both of us have to roll 4 to complete that one. There we go. 4 and 4. That's that. That took me 40 minutes. Oh, man. That took me 40. I'm not even going to come close to giving first impressions on this. I don't know. And again, I have a broken combo here. I would imagine skimming the BGG forum, there's an FAQ thread, but no one is talking about Violet's power. Yeah, like, I feel like that's really broken, right? If you're going to play solo, but again, here's the thing, David. If you're going to play solo, it almost seems like you have to have her, right? I just finished doing this, right? I can attack as many times as I want, but then I'm going to lose hit points. Now, there were like 2 turns where I didn't have anything to play where, yes, if I had taken damage, I guess I would have used the heart instead, the +2 heart, since we didn't use the +2 walk. I also had Moana, which restores everybody to full. Let's see what everybody else is. Since we have nothing better to do, this next stream doesn't start till 3. All right, so what are the abilities for, okay, Maid Marian, move a hero to her location. That's not her unlock. Her other normal one is battle a shadow from up to 2 spaces away and take 1 less damage. I don't know, not as good. Her unlock is move Maid Marian or any other hero to any land location. So you could play this and get somebody into your location to do it. So technically the same thing. If you had Maid Marian, you could just move Violet wherever you need her. Just use this as the leader to move Violet to whoever's going to attack. And then for Belle, I don't know why I was taking the chips out. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. There are rules on the back of the card, David. Violet's invincibility hides her and a hero's location and protects him from all damage in one... Oh, there you go. I was cheating. It's in one battle. Action token can be played after dice are rolled. So it's in one battle. So after the one battle, I guess I'd have to flip it over. That changes a lot. That's why nobody's talking about it. Violet and any heroes at her location can travel up to 3 land or water spaces. She can pick up and drop off quest tokens and heroes on the way, but must stop if she runs into a shadow, which we were doing. Force field, once unlocked, Violet's force field can turn all attacks at one battle at any location to hits. Action token can be played after the dice are rolled. So what about, I guess Moana's is probably the same thing. It's can we restore any hero at any location? Okay. So hers is any hero at any location. I didn't even realize that was any location. And then her power is any hero at any location. So I was cheating. I don't care. I was having fun. Kind of having fun. Yeah, so Belle can move 1 or 2 spaces. No, that's normal. Belle and one other hero can travel up to 3 land spaces. So she does land. Enchanted Book, Belle can reduce the shadow's strength by 2 at her location. Action tokens can be played after the dice roll. So she reduces them by 2 at her location, but this one doesn't say it's once. I think it probably should be. Clever Catapult, once unlocked, the catapult designed by Belle can send 2 hits to 1 battle at any location. Ooh, that's kind of nice too. Not action programming, and can move across land or water. Yeah, so you basically play each token. In solo, like I was doing, you play each token to do what you want to do in your next turn. I just would not have beaten up everybody as quickly as I think I did. Because I know there were a couple of times when there were hits. I don't know if the number of hits I took would have equated to once or twice when I would have needed to play this. But also what I've done is I would have just kept using Moana's thing, right? I would have battled as much as I could, played Moana's thing to heal one person, whoever needed it the most. And then again, you have 3, you technically have 3, 1, 2, yeah, you basically have 3 additional life total for the whole team. Not interested in this enough to get it, right? yeah. Probably not interested enough for most people to get this. I don't know. I think it probably will be fun to play with kids, right? And I think maybe that's where the leader thing comes in, right? Is the kids, if you played this with kids, right, and you let the kids take all the moves on their own and do whatever they wanted to do, there's a higher probability they're going to do something that isn't necessarily going to make you win. So by having a leader, you can stop that, I guess that alpha gamer where the alpha gamer tells everybody else what to do. Because like it says, in the end, the leader gets to make the final decision what's going to be done that turn, right? So when you're playing with a kid, you know, that one turn that they're the leader, you're just trying to convince them to do what you want to do, but they still get to choose what to do. But then on the other turns, they don't get to say, no, you've got to do what I'm saying. I'm the leader now, right? And that's one thing with kids, learning that to take turns and that, you know, everybody else can say what to do. Lucita's still learning that. She likes being the boss. So like when we're playing, she wants to put her little mini here, and then she wants you to put your little mini here. So she says here, and if you don't do that, right, she gets mad, right? Because she wants to play, she plays hi, how are you? So she takes the 1, she takes it, she's like, Hi, Violet, how are you? And then you have to say, I'm fine, thank you, how are you? Right? So I can see where these mechanics would actually work good for kids and teaching them how to play through things. I can't say this is the best game to play with kids. And I would probably play with Violet's Broken Power. Or I'd play it broken again. Either way, guys, if you want to help kids besides playing board games with them and teaching them how to play board games, you can do the thing that we recommend you do every day, all year long. And that's over there. Did I get it right? Whoop! There we go. Donate to Extra Life charities. We are supporting Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network. So go out and make a donation. Even $1 helps. I know a lot of people have come and seen our videos and seen our streams, but even $1 helps if you have a dollar. I guarantee you're probably paying more to five different Patreons and 6 different YouTube memberships right now than $1. So we would appreciate every donation. And if you want to get something for it, of course, we do have our incentives you can take advantage of. And right now we do have that giveaway that we talked about. You can also do a donation for some entries. With that said, we will be back at 10. David said in the chat, he kind of let go. Some kids want to play Imagination, not the rules. And that's fine as well. We're still working our way through that, David, too. She has not figured out games yet. She likes dice. She does like dice, though. I'm getting her on the right step. We will be back at 10. We're playing Cozy Stickerville. Another nice, peaceful. That one there is just, there's no rules that I can get wrong because there are no rules in the game. So we will be playing that. Me and Agadi will be back. Still raising money, still doing streams. And then we got Saga games tomorrow, which I know how to play most of them. And then we have sci-fi space games on Sunday, and I don't know how to play any of those. So with that said, guys, I would like you to I'd like you to subscribe. I'd like you to comment down below. But of all else, until next time, peace.